Okay, so let's just have a real conversation about what absolutely cannot be avoided in life. Like, there are certain things that just cannot be avoided, and we're going to tap into that in this video. And I'm going to offer some support at the end. And, you can always tap into me, ask me questions, email me, all the things. But we're going to dive into a true acceptance and understanding of just what it is like to exist and to be, and the power that is in accepting that there will be the waves of life that we need to ride. There are things that just cannot be avoided. Let's go. Welcome to Empress Expressions. My name's Amber and I am the Empress here, and I welcome you whether you are new or you are returning. Welcome. So today I want to talk about what you just absolutely cannot avoid. And so this is going to be a very real conversation. You good? This is going to be a very real conversation about, like just the ups and downs of life, and truly helping you move into a space of acceptance of it. I feel very passionately about this topic, because there was a point in time in my life where, and every now and then it'll still show up, where I'm just like, here we go again. You know what I'm saying? Like, we riding another wave, So I'm very passionate about this. And I'm dedicated to helping others and just letting others know that you're not alone, and that if you're looking for support, you can definitely get that. So the first thing I have here is change. So we know, we've heard it before. Change is inevitable. Change is promised. Like, there is nothing that does not change. Change is always going to happen. What I have here is life is constantly evolving, and change is inevitable. Bracing it can lead you to growth and new opportunities. So I'm a Taurus. And so if you know anything about zodiac signs and stuff like that, Taurus sometimes can have a hard time really accepting change. So as I've navigated life, I have really understood more of myself in the way of how I have had moments where I don't want to change. I don't want to budge on something. This is how I like it. This is what feels good. Let's just keep doing this right here. But change is inevitable. And I realized that the more I fought change, or I tried to bump up against change, the harder I made life, right? The harder, like that inner conflict within me was showing up outside of me. So I was seeing more conflicts in my reality, because I'm dealing with so many inner conflicts and so much resistance to the change. So when you can embody change, when you can just truly just sit in it, before it even happens, you already know it's going to happen, just embracing it brings you new opportunities. It brings you new connections. It brings growth. And that resistance isn't there. The resistance isn't there. There's this fluidity. There's a flow that you actually get to embody, right? It's like you get to just ride the waves. Number 2 is challenges. So everyone's going to face challenges, difficulties, obstacles. Challenges are 100% essential for building resilience and strength. So example, like challenges, I feel like they go very well with changes, because sometimes changes show up as challenges, or we perceive them as challenges, right? But when you are faced with, an obstacle, when you're faced with a hardship or a difficult time, sit in the knowing that this is not going to last forever. Sit in the knowing that this is period. This is just a moment in time, right? This is just a period. This is just a a period in my life that this particular thing is happening. But I'm not going to stay here for forever. This is not going to always be like this. And I feel like when you can accept that, you can breathe and you can feel that and understand, okay, yeah, like nothing has always just stayed like it is for forever. Nothing. Everything has changed in some degree or another. I can breathe, you know? Especially in those challenges when things are just, you know, rough and tough and you're questioning things, you're unsure, you're uncertain, you're afraid, you're anxious, you're sad. You know, when you're in those lower vibrational fields of life, which happens, it's going to happen, it's always going to happen. Accepting that is also going to allow you to detach, allow you to ride the waves, right? Accepting that there's going to be ups and downs of life. Ups and downs, ups and downs. It's gonna happen all the time. It's gonna happen. And so accepting that, accepting the challenges, understanding that the challenges are gonna build up resilience, build up strength. One of the things that I would like to say to you is that when you're faced with a challenge, you're faced with a difficulty, you're faced with that hard time, that hardship, right? Run it back a little bit, okay? Remember, before that challenge showed up, was there a challenge? And if there was a challenge, run it back a little further. Run it back to when you recognize that the challenge that you're dealing with and you're in right now in this moment, at some point in time, that challenge was not there. That challenge was not something that you had to face or you had to deal with. So that right there can also help you understand that there is a flow to this thing. There is rhythm to life. There's rhythm to existence. So ride the waves. Understand that challenges are here to move you along. Challenges are a part of the unfolding. Challenges are what we need in order to get where we're going. Number 3, mortality. So the nature of life is a universal truth, right? So acknowledging this will inspire you to live more full, right? Live fully in your purpose, possibly. Live with more authenticity. And I say that to say is that eventually your human self is no longer going to be here. You're going to go over to the other side. However you see that, you're going to, transition, however you feel or however you see death, right? But eventually your fleeting self, your temporal self, your human self, this human existence, who you are right now, at some point in time is no longer going to be what it is. And so understanding that, not to place urgency on you, but to honor it, right? Understand it, see it, and honor it. Yes, we all have different desires. Some people want a simple life. Some people don't really want a whole lot. Some people want all the things, right? No judgment. Everybody can have the desires that they want. People can move how they want to move. No judgment at all. But live authentically in this lifetime. Live understanding and knowing that every moment that passes is no longer... Every moment that passes should be appreciated, should be lived in authenticity, because all of these moments are a collection, and that collection is your life. So understanding that at some point in time, I'm sure not everybody here understands that at some point in time you're going to die, right? Your physical body is not going to be here anymore. But understanding the gift that you have in there, right? It's absolutely unavoidable. But understanding how it is such a gift to be here and to create and to ride the waves, the ups and the downs. Even when you're down, it's still a gift to have the experience of the down, because your spirit self, right, that has always existed, doesn't get to have the same experience when it's not in a physical body, when it's not in its human, when it's not in a meat suit, when it's not, in this body that we have. So knowing that this is not a forever thing, right? I will not always be Amber. Like, eventually this particular incarnation that I'm experiencing as Amber, at some point in time, I will no longer exist in the physical, So I love the idea of that, right? It's something that I absolutely cannot avoid, but it also lights this fire under me to go after what I want. What do I have to lose? There's nothing that I have to lose. It really helps me, shed the fears, right? Say the things that I need to say. If a person receives it a certain way, we can work through it. We don't have to work through it, but there's a freedom in understanding that this is not going to always be a forever thing, right? So honor your life, respect your life, see your life and your existence as a true gift. This is Source wanting to express itself through you wanting to experience yourself as you. Okay, come on, right? So when you tap into it that way and you understand that you put yourself into existence, let's do this thing. So that's what I got for you. I just wanted to touch on some things that are completely unavoidable. Like, they just can't be avoided. Change, challenges, and the fact that you are mortal, right? So get into it. Live your life the way that you see fit. Design it the way that you want to. Design it in a way that feels amazing. If you want support on that, feel free to reach out to me. I am a soul wisdom coach. I do specifically tailor my coaching to women, specifically women that have, navigated life in a more masculine way, have had difficult times, feeling into their bodies and into their emotions. Maybe that woman that has always felt like she has to show up, put together, everything is good, has no problems, that woman that feels like she has to always have it together. Like, my coaching is tailored to her. My coaching is for that woman that is ready to do the work too, right? Ready to go internal, ready to self-develop, ready to dig into the things, understand aspects of herself that she's never understood before. That's what my coaching is tailored to, and that's the woman that I support. If that resonates with you, please feel free to reach out to me. You can email me. You can also send me, you can schedule a discovery call. If my coaching is not, if you don't feel like it's, tailored for you, feel free to still reach out to me. I am connected to amazing people, amazing coaches. And so I truly believe that I could get you on the right track and connected to somebody that could support you tremendously and give you the guidance that maybe you're looking for. So with that said, that is what I have for you. Also, the Living Soul numerology guidance system. There's a link down in the description box where you can get your profile report. That profile report is going to be your energetic makeup. It's going to tell you all about who you are. Okay? You want to get one for yourself, get one for your kids, get one for your spouse, your partner, whatever, your business partner, whatever that is, whoever you want to know more about. Get that report. It's a one-time fee, $65, and it's yours for forever. It's automated. It's sent directly to your email within just a few minutes. You can tap into me if you want to understand more about what you're actually looking at, because it's very detailed. It's 30 plus pages, and it's going to shine light on all the things, right? You 9 times out of 10 are going to be like, this is me on paper. This is me on paper. So tap into that if you feel called to. In the meantime, in between time, I send you peace and I send you light and I send you love. Oh, and do not forget, drop me some stuff down in the comments, okay? Don't forget that. It helps the algorithm. Like this video, share it, and subscribe if you feel called to. And if you don't have anything to really say in the comments, give me some emojis. I like roses, tulips, and hearts. That's what I got for you. Bye.